Hi everybody, how's it going? So today I want to share my most embarrassing stories because I want to share parts about myself in all aspects because it's so, it's life. We all go through life super similar and yet different and unique to our own, and yet there are no new feelings, and that is super cool. So I wanted to share my most embarrassing moments here because literally I don't think that anyone would think that the stuff that happened to me would happen to me. And to me, embarrassing moments actually bring about a lot of grounding because it's kind of things like that put you back into your place of like, oh, you didn't think that could happen to you? Well, here you go. So, before these most embarrassing stories happened to me, I thought my most embarrassing story was when I was about, I think I was like 19, 20, and I was in Mexico. And at the time, I was with my family and boyfriend, and they had dinner was with a stage. And on the stage, they decided to, it was a show, but they decided to bring people up during the show, and I was one of the ones chosen. And literally, I'm pretty sure I was just 19 because I didn't really drink. And I was meant to do a shot of tequila and then make that, like, I still can't do it, but it's this like sound with your tongue, with the like rolling the R's and then being like Arriba. And I was there was like over 150 people and on stage, and it was one of the first times I really dressed up because I didn't really dress up. So I dressed up as well, and I was also in front of all these people, so I was super on top of that, even more shy, and I'm a shy person already. And when the guy wanted me to do the shot and then to it, no, I don't think anyone had gone, or maybe a couple people had. Anyways, all I did was grab the mic and go, at the top of my lungs as loud as I could. And the whole over 150 people were like dying because it was so loud. If you know me, I'm a loud person already. And screaming at the top of my lungs into a microphone. Anyways, that was really embarrassing. So I thought that was my most embarrassing moment. Until I turned 23. And when I was 23, again, like I said, I hardly drink. I had drank the night before, and it was my sister who was with all her girlfriends, and literally 3 blocks away from us was a grocery store. And they went to the grocery store, and I was super hungover, and I went with them. The thing is, about me, I didn't realize I kind of have a bowel. I used to, when I say used to, that really just changed recently, me going through this stuff. So I've pretty much considered to have like a bowel movement problem. Well, I wouldn't say it's a problem because I think it was pretty cool, but I get what it was now because my intestine was squished from my injury, if you follow me. And I've moved that back now. And it's funny because now I don't have to go right away. But basically, anytime I ate, it was literally, bam, have to go. Bam, have to go. So the moment I eat, gotta go. I have to eat, go. Doesn't matter where I am. It's just, it happens. Or it happened for more, like over a decade. Point being, so my next embarrassing story, I didn't think it would be like this, but in the grocery store, and all of a sudden I have to go to the bathroom, number 2. And I don't like going in certain public toilets, mostly all of them, because I'm really sensitive to a lot of things. So certain bathroom smells actually make me gag reflex. And I have actually, I get really ill in certain smells. And public bathrooms are kind of one of them, depending again on how it is. So the majority of them I can't go in. Point being that I couldn't go into that one, and my house was only 3 blocks away, so I thought I could make it. Now, so I leave, and it's uphill. And literally, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm going to make it. But as I'm walking, there's literally 1 block left. And I'm like squeezed together, running, like not like just trying to go because you also, like, it's hard to move when you're feeling like that. I get to the back door and literally, this is funny, pun not intended. I get to the back door and literally my back door let it all out right in that moment. And I was like horrified because here I am, 23, feeling like an adult because I was 23. That's like the oldest I am. So that is super adult. And I'm like, I'm 23 and I just fucking diarrheaed my pants. Are you kidding? In public, outside. And I still got to go into the building, walk through the hallways, get into the elevator, go up the elevator, get out through my hallway, and then get into my house and then deal with this mess. Wow, I couldn't even believe it. That was a mess. I didn't even know how you're supposed to clean yourself up with that stuff. It's definitely horrifying. I was horrified. And you would think that would be the only one. Except for, nope. Have another one. Because when was that one? I don't really remember that one because guess what? Had another experience. And it's literally, I have had 4. So I don't remember the second one as much because the third one was horrifying to me as well. And that one was when I was in Japan. And I was with my family downtown Japan. And it came out of nowhere. And I asked my Japanese friend who was touring us around at the time if there's a bathroom. And he went to check in with a convenience store because I guess in Japan you can't just go anywhere. With the convenience store if I could use that bathroom. And I'm pretty sure it was no, but it didn't matter because right at that time when he came out to tell me if I could use the bathroom or not, it happened in front of everybody. We were standing in a circle and it just all came out. Luckily, no one thought that it was poop. They thought I perioded my underwear and just didn't realize. But no, it was poop. Now, the best part of this story is right then I left them with my boyfriend at the time. Different boyfriend at the time. And we got into the cab and I had to sit with it. And the cab driver had to roll down his window because obviously it stinks. And then we get into the hotel and I have to go up the elevator. And in the elevator, there's a couple men. And in the elevator, I mean, do you understand how long elevator rides can be? Especially when you have diarrhea in your pants and everyone can smell it. And you actually, I happened to go more in the elevator. My bottom just went even more. Literally with 2 guys that I don't know standing right in front of me. So embarrassing. So again, how do you even clean that up? I mean, the cleanup is like, you're just so mortified. I just don't even, it's so crazy. And you would think that would be it. Nope. The last time, so the 4th time. Again, I think I'm at 29 at this point, okay? 29 years old. Hi! 29 years old. And literally, sorry, one sec. My job that I do, I was a snowboard filmer in the backcountry. We were in the truck and we have sleds and we're unloading and everyone meets in the parking lot and it's all guys because I'm the only girl. And usually in the morning the crew come and say hi and there's other crews around there too. And it just so happened that it hit me in the truck in the morning before we had to, it's probably like 5:30, 6 a.m. And I literally had a moment to decide between an empty cereal bowl and a bag. And I didn't have much time. But luckily, I got the bag instead of the cereal bowl because that would have been awful. But funny is I had to duck in the truck to do it while the photographer was about to walk up to say good morning to me. And the window's down. I can hear all the guys talking. And luckily, thank God and the angels in the universe, someone either called him or something that made him turn around to go back because I do not know what I would have done with my pants down in the truck, horrified, mortified that this is happening when I'm like 29 years old. So those are some of my most embarrassing stories. I have more, but I'm pretty sure those cap it off. So I just want to share that all with you guys because I don't know. Those were some of my most horrifying moments, and I ended up laughing my ass off about them because it's pretty funny, and at the same time so crazy that it could happen so much. And yeah, yes, I know. I wear Depends everywhere now. No, I'm joking. I really don't. Anyways, I love you all. And enjoy your things. I just hope and hope that there is no more of that because I'm good. I'm good. Anyways, love you all.